for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate you being here with us virtually. We are excited to introduce the new upcoming techniques and trends in the beauty industry. And we are also excited to be growing our team. Ms. Carla, our new esthetician, is going to be giving us some information regarding maskne and some SPF and some of those daily things that we're dealing with and need to be taken care of.
All right. Well, I'm delighted to be here to once again join you guys for the holidays. Really get into that spirit of celebrating. Like she mentioned, we are going to be going over maskne as well as some sunscreen options that we do offer and what their benefits are. But before we get started with our afternoon full of raffles, information, if you can please put in the chat your full name so that way you will get credit and will be put into our raffles, because we wouldn't want for you to miss that, and so that way we can also forward you some information. Again, if you have any questions or if you for some reason aren't able to see us or hear us correctly, please feel free to put that in the chat as well, or give us a call or text us. We are all ears and we are definitely excited to get started. All right, so we'll just kind of give it a few more minutes, see if anybody else joins in, but we'll get started here shortly. So we have a couple people on Instagram, and then we have a few more people on Zoom.
How many people do you have?
Zoom. All right. Well, let's go on ahead and get started with a little bit of some information on maskne. That right now is still a big problem that we are facing with our regimens. It's kind of difficult to find out what we need, what we don't need, what might be too harsh, what might be not enough. So we do have a few products here that we personally use in the office, especially during our treatments, and for you to also take home and do your post-treatment. Yes, and we use Image here in the office. Honestly, it has a very diverse range. It works well with all skin tones. Everything mixes well and really helps you reach your skincare goals. So what we have here is just a very basic maskne regimen. We have our Ageless Total Cleanser. This is going to be one of our more aggressive cleansers. Really what we're trying to do is clean the skin of a lot of oil, a lot of bacteria, especially since we're wearing those masks still. It's going to be kind of rubbing up against the skin all day. So doing a double cleanse with this will really benefit us in getting rid of any impurities that we have left on the skin, especially after a long day. For more sensitive people, we do have our Hermetic Balancing Cleanser. This is going to be our gel-based. It's very, very gentle on the skin, but still effective of getting rid of any impurities left on there. And again, we're doing our double cleanse regardless of which one we're going with. We do have different options depending on what exactly all is going on, and that's why your consultation is so important, so that way we're able to tailor and really get you what you need and what your skin needs. Next, we're going to follow it up with a mask. Our probiotic mask is one of our more gentle but very, very effective masks. It has algae extract, aloe vera, and it's full of other vitamins, and it's honestly just a wonderful cocktail it's just going to sit on your face, and it has that lovely green color, so really, really interesting for those selfies. And then we can finish that off with a sunscreen, because we always need our sun protection. So that's kind of where we go in with our different options. We can start off with our more mild sunscreen, which is our SPF 30. This is hydrating, very, very gentle on the skin, doesn't clog pores, which none of our sunscreens do. So that's the great benefit of having this specific sunscreen. So we have the SPF of 30, then we have the SPF 32 with a matte finish. This is going to be a little bit more of those people that don't like as much of a shine on the skin, especially with my acne clients. These will be very beneficial, so that way you don't feel oily throughout the day as well, because it does have that oil control. Then we move on to our SPF 30, but it is tinted. So for those that want a little bit of that color, we also have that available. Especially if you kind of want to substitute something for like a BB cream, this is a perfect option because it blends very, very nicely on the skin. And it can be built up to kind of cover up some of those impurities we kind of want to hide sometimes without going with a full coverage foundation. Then we have our Ultra Hydrating SPF 50. This is the highest grade that we do have here in the office. Very beneficial if you're going to be outdoors for a longer period of time, or if you're just really wanting to use the highest grade. And then another great benefit from our line is that all of these blend beautifully with foundations. They don't disrupt anything, they don't make you oily, but just have a little bit of a different finish on the skin for whichever your preference is.
Yeah, there's not an excuse not to be not wearing your sunscreen, because some look like you're wearing makeup and some, like she said, just blend with your makeup. So it's a part of your everyday regimen for the rest of your life. So it's really important to build that habit and have that good skincare regimen, because your regimen is going to be a part of your daily routine and a part of your upkeep and maintenance for your in-office treatments. So to maintain everything that we're doing in here, all of these products are important in your regimen to help rebuild those collagen, not to prevent any other further damage, and to preserve. It's all about preserving, maintaining, restoring. So using all these products will help achieve all those things and help achieve the overall skincare goals that we're trying to get you to. So, you know, anytime you're looking for a regimen, always feel free to call us or chat or just stop by. We have a whole wall of products and anything to help, you know, achieve that overall goal that we're trying to go for. Do we have any questions about any products or anything at the moment? Let's see. Okay, no questions. Okay. So another thing that we're going to be talking about is this year Dr. Boyd and I were able to attend the Aesthetic Show. It's a yearly conference that we go to, and it helps us prepare for you clients to bring back the best and latest information and all the techniques. So this year they talked about the new upcoming trends as far as injectables. You know, the whole industry, we're going to kind of see a shift in the more popular treatments, you know, less lip injectables, a little bit more structural, you know, making sure everything's proportioned. So that's something that was kind of mentioned over our conference. So Dr. Boyd is going to give us a little bit more information on that. And it is a Friday afternoon, so anybody who wants to pour a glass of wine, go right ahead. I understand. Get ready for that Christmas, right? Yeah. And Dr. Boyd, take over.
Yeah, so essentially we have a new way of doing old things. So for the fillers, the idea is to use just the appropriate volume, and also to treat the structure of the face, because with aging, what you are having is changes to the basic support for the face. So most of our injections will be geared towards volume structural rejuvenation, whereby we put the appropriate quantity of fillers in the deep fat layers of the face to support the face. We also use this idea of support in some of our latest equipment that we use, like the Genius, which is microneedling radio frequency device. We apply it at certain structural areas of the face to help rejuvenate and strengthen the pillars and the structure that hold the face firm. Now we also noticed the new trend of working more on the jaw lines, which is a whole new trend. You know, for the women, is a kind of trying to reduce the appearance of the mandible, that's the jawbone, and for the men, it's more like to augment the look of the jawbone, a stronger jaw line. We do offer treatment, and many of our clients that have come in for this have seen some very amazing results. Also, part of the latest trend is to help the tissues recover fast, and we came across a new product called Exosome. The Exosome is actually derived from human, fat cells, whereby you will extract the essential molecules that prime the messenger RNA, which is the main coordinator of how units of the body talk to each other. With that, we're able to talk to the collagen building aspects, skin rejuvenation, and also it helps with faster recovery after thermal injury from laser treatment or from the radio frequency microneedling. Bianca will give you more of the everyday knowledge about it. We've been using it and we've been having great results.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Boyd. So Exosome, that is our latest product that we have brought in. Like you said, we're combining it with our RF microneedling, our Genius treatment, which I'm going to go more into that. We're going to do a live demonstration on that as well. But it's a complex serum that we are putting on immediately after your treatment. So it can help the rejuvenation process and the regeneration process. So it's all the complex serums, and it's going to help.
Whoop, how did I do that? Sorry. I think somebody got unmuted. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. All right.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry about that. And my assistant is Isla. Everybody knows Isla. She is on the back end taking care of everything. But if you want to get entered into the raffle, please provide your name. Otherwise, you will not get entered. So please, once you join, please type that so she can put you in the drawing that we'll be doing after this. But back to our complex serum. Let's see. So we're incorporating it into our treatments. We make it into a balm that you can be taking home with you and help with your overall healing process. You'll use it over a span of 3 to 5 days, and it's going to help speed up that healing process. Like Dr. Boyd was saying, it can also be combined with our fractional laser. It can be combined with our chemical peels. We also do PRP, the hair restoration with the stem cells, and we've incorporated that into that treatment as well. So then we will move on to our microneedling. So our latest treatment is the Genius, the RF microneedling. It's a advance in science. It's 2 treatments in 1. So you're getting that double benefit. It's unlike any other procedure. It helps to stimulate your own body's collagen. Therefore, the results will last anywhere from 1 to 5 years. And it's safe for all skin types. And you're not having to go into surgery or have that same amount of downtime. You can still get some of those same facelift effects with just, doing some microneedling. and whatnot. Let's see. So what the procedure does is it's microneedles going into the dermis. They're being delivered with heat, which is radio frequency. So it's tightening the skin, helping to rebuild your own natural collagen. There are 49 microneedles that are going into the dermis, and the goal is to stimulate your own collagen production. It's about a 45-minute procedure. We do numbing, we do a nerve block, so you'll sit with numbing cream for an hour. Dr. Boyd comes in and we do a full face nerve block just to make you as comfortable as possible. And like I said, there's no downtime, no surgery. Your downtime is about 48 hours, so we just ask that you, stay kind of, on, just not any exercising or anything intense, because you have all these little micro holes, so we don't want to disrupt any of that. We always do a 2-week follow-up in our office, and then we kind of go from there. And to get the best results, we definitely recommend a series of treatments to give that overall full face effect. We will be doing a live demonstration of this procedure as well. Another thing that we have learned during our conference that we go to is really implementing some of those techniques that are taking into account when facelifts are performed. So when we perform our microneedling procedure, we go into the hairline and back behind the ears to give that full face pullback. So that's going to, separate this treatment regarding something else, because we're able to give that full face effect. Another thing that makes this treatment very unique is it's not a laser, so it's not attracted to water. So this treatment is great for treating that upper and lower eye area that can tend to be very hard to treat, which is usually only treatable with surgery. And even Botox, Dr. Boyd can only get so close to your eye. So that's where we come in with the Genius to take care of some of those areas that, injectables can't fix. And then another great thing about the Genius is that doing these types of natural skin tightening treatments, you could need less injectables over time, which is what we're going for. We're going for a more natural, tighter, firming effect rather than, just adding more volume. That's another thing that we've learned at our seminars is we're trying to go for a more natural approach and the less injectable approach. So those are some things that we can help you with. Do we have any questions regarding the Genius or anything at all? If not, we're going to get ready to move to our live demonstration.
There was a question about hyperhidrosis.
Okay. Another thing that makes our Genius very effective is that we're also able to treat hyperhidrosis. That's something that a lot of people really suffer with, and not very many people know that it's actually treatable. So we can actually take the device. It's and hyperhidrosis is excessive sweating. I'm sorry, I was a little bit on the technical term on that, but excessive sweating. So people that have those armpit stains and deal with a lot of that. I know it's Texas, it's hot, so I'm sure a lot of people have that. But our Genius microneedling can help treat that hyperhidrosis and help to eliminate those sweat glands that are causing that. So 3 treatments is recommended to give the best results to eliminate those sweat glands and not have to deal with those sweaty armpits that us Texans tend to get. But if there's not any questions, we're going to move to our live demonstration. Okay? Thank you.
Perfect. So
One second.
We'll take a quick pause, okay? Yeah, we surprisingly do. All right. Well, everybody's being patient, so we are. Is it sent into? I don't think I'm gonna be there.
Should we bring her over here? Does she need to come over here? Thank you for your help.
So go ahead and you get into place. Do we have to do one? No, we can't, because then it'll end this one. I don't feel no. We can see that one. We already have Instagram over there. So we have okay, so let me move
And I'm gonna be right here. So the camera will be right here. Can we bring the camera on this side?
I just don't have any way to broadcast it.
Huh?
I just don't have a way to broadcast it.
Broadcast what?
I have Instagram on that one, and then I have Serum on this one.
What do we need to look for? That's good, right?
Yeah, I just can't put it like directly.
That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about the phone.
Alrighty, thank you everybody for being so patient. We're just getting set up. Alright, sorry for that brief intermission. Alright.
Hi, can everybody hear me? Hello? Okay, so we're going to be doing a live demonstration of our Genius Microneedling. This is our lovely client, Miss Gloria. She's been with us for a while, and she's put her lovely trusted hands in us. Thank you so much, and she's here to be our lovely model for the afternoon. So thank you, big thank you to Miss Gloria. So like I said, I'm going to be doing a brief demonstration. She's already been numb. She's already had a nerve block. We've already cleaned her face thoroughly. We've already performed a full face treatment, but what I'm going to be demonstrating to you today is how this technique is able to treat around the eye and into the forehead area. So like I said, there's 49 little micro needles that are going in, and we're going to get started. Are you ready, Miss Gloria? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Here we go. So each pulse, 49 needles are being delivered into the dermis. When the needles are penetrating into the dermis, they're being delivered with the radio frequency heat, which is tightening the skin. So the micro needles are creating damage, and then the needle, or your body goes into healing mode and starts creating your own natural collagen. And then the heat is being delivered as well, and that's tightening of the skin. So best way to think about it is like a raw piece of meat on a frying pan. When we heat it up, it starts to tighten. So that's what we're essentially doing with your skin. We're heating it and tightening. So now, like I said, what makes this unique is I'm going to take this directly over her upper eyelid, which I'm technically cannot do with any laser treatments or anything. Botox, fillers, we cannot get this close to the eye, but this is not a laser, and it is able to get you closer to that eye area, which makes this very unique. Another thing that we've started to implement into our procedure is being able to treat behind the ears. Let's see, I'm gonna do a quick cleanse. So if you'll turn a little bit for us, Miss Flora, we're gonna come back behind her ears and into the hairline to give that full face pullback. So as you can see here, because when they perform a facelift, they're actually pulling from behind the face, behind the ears. Because if we're just treating your face, it's only so much. But once we go behind, we can really give that full overall, full face pullback. And as you can see, Ms. Gloria is very comfortable. We've try to really critique this procedure and make you as comfortable as we can during the treatment. So then we're also going into her hairline as well. And usually we do numbing for an hour. We do a full face nerve block. And I would say on about a scale of 1 to 10, and most of our clients are saying that they're at about a 4. So I think they're pretty comfortable. I think it's kind of a little bit of anxiety and things like that, but anything to make yourself younger, right? A little bit of pain. It's not surgery or anything like that. So, do we have any questions about the procedure at all? Any questions regarding anything?
And I'm a big pain woman, so if I can do this.
How long does the pain last? I mean, if there is any pain, how long does it last?
I would say maybe about an hour or so, because immediately after treatment, we're going to be putting on a serum, the complex serum, and that really helps to cool the skin down and to give that relief that you're looking for. And so we're going to apply it immediately after, and then we're going to send you home with a balm that you'll use over a few days span, about once to twice a day. And that's the one with all the complex serums, all the healing advisory things that we need. So that kind of helps the sensation of that heat kind of go down overall. Any other questions?
What about the downtime? Is there any downtime? Like, can you go back to work? If you have it done on a Friday, can you go back to work on Monday comfortably?
Yes, absolutely. Your downtime is about 48 hours. And it's not that you're like really red or looking all kind of crazy. It's because we're putting all these needles are going into the dermis, so you have all these open wounds on your face. So it's not like you can have your treatment today and then go to the gym tomorrow. We just need you kind of home, chilling, hanging out for about 48 hours. You can't wear any makeup, no sunscreen, nothing for 48 hours. Once you hit that 48-hour mark and all the wounds have closed, then you're okay to put on your serums and your sunscreens and go about your normal regimen from there. But yes, ma'am.
You can go back to your normal day, and you can go back Monday morning and get ready for work and put your makeup on and everything?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Any
That's
other?
great.
Yes, thank you for your questions. We appreciate you. Any other questions?
You're welcome.
No? Okay, so we're going to get ready to add some of the serum to her face now. This is the Exosome, the complex serum that we use in the office. So we keep it in the fridge so it's a little bit more soothing to the skin.
And then you're also able to see how her skin is just soaking it up. This is everything you would want on your skin all the time. It's full of the vitamins, the proteins, peptides, everything, stem cells, just as Ms. Bianca was stating earlier. So this is just an amazing product overall. And the skin just loves it. Here. And then now we're going to be applying the balm. This is going to just be going directly on the skin, It's very, very cold, which feels amazing after the treatment, as Ms. Gloria can testify right now. Do you want to kind of describe like what you're feeling right now?
It feels, at first my face felt like I had sunburn. It was just kind of tingly, but putting the balm on, it's like calming that down, and that feels really good.
Yes.
The cold balm feels really good.
Yes, and then it is a little bit on the thicker side, so that way it's able to really, really stay on there and be absorbed by the skin and not just kind of get rubbed off on your hands or anything like that. And then this balm will stay in the fridge for its entire life. We give you enough to last you approximately 5 days, if not a little bit more, depending on how you apply it. You would like to apply this at least twice a day on clean skin. So that way no bacteria, no oils or anything stay on the skin that we do not want on there. Any questions about anything so far? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Bianca, you know I have questions.
Yes. What is your question?
How many procedures do you have to have in order? I mean, do you see it on the first procedure?
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you see results?
Yes. Our clients are typically saying they see the results probably about 5 to 7 days, and they're saying that you're just kind of waking up and looking at themselves and being like, I see that difference now, is kind of what we're hearing. We're seeing clients lift that upper eyelid area, which is really hard to treat. Another client that has deals with some of those vertical lines we get around the lips, she felt like she had like a little bit of an upper lip lift. She felt that she felt the Genius helped to create that little pucker again that had gone away over that aging process.
Okay, that's my next procedure.
We're glad to hear that.
My next one.
So you definitely do see it. You're welcome. So you definitely see that with the first treatment. And then just depending on the look that you're going for overall would depend on how many treatments you would need moving forward. But one treatment will last you 1.5 years. 3 treatments will last you up to 5 years. So when you think about it versus a facelift, 3 treatments, 5 years, having surgery, downtime, missing work, not having to miss work. So it's a little bit of an investment, but if you think over a 5-year time frame, it's a great investment because these are these are the things that we do before the facelift, before we get to those stages in life. So these are the things that we can do to help tighten and preserve, and you would need less injectables over time because we're doing natural things to tighten that skin and to resurface the collagen and promote all that natural, then rather than doing injectables, because we can't keep doing injectables over and over and over, and we can only put so much fillers so many times a year. So, we have to do those other things to balance out the injectables along with in-office treatments. And then that's when your products come in hand is, wearing your sunscreen, all of your maintenance, having your regular facials. It all goes in conjunction together. So it's important that, you're having that overall, what's the word I'm looking for? Just overall regimen and, just doing all the things to help keep you young. So if we don't have any, do we have any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we are done with our live demonstration. Thank you, Miss Gloria. And we're going to move back and start our raffle and go over some of the incentives that you guys will be getting advantage of. Okay? Thank you.
And ladies, try this. I love it. I love coming to this clinic. Their facials, they're very professional. They make you feel very comfortable and relaxed. As she said earlier, I've been coming here for a while. And I'm just excited about this new technique and what it's going to do for me.
Yes, thank you.
I love it too. I love it too, Miss Gloria. You look awesome.
Yes, I'm here to be everybody's best friend.
And
always.
I'm 68 years old, and people can't believe that I'm 68.
I love it. I love it there.
Yes, yes.
you.
They're fantastic.
Okay, quick pause, and we're going to move back to the other room. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Gloria.
Thank you, Miss Gloria.
Oh, you're welcome.
So if you want to get up and
Was that your friend?
Hmm?
Who was talking? Was that your
No, that wasn't one of my
No,
friends.
that was Miss Lisa. She
Okay.
she works at the front desk at
friend? Okay.
Has she been here before?
She has.
Oh, okay.
So
Has she-
once I'm done, I'll come back and finish you. But if you want to get up
Carry
and
that
move
one.
and whatever you need.
Here.
Because that one doesn't move. Literally carry it.
That's your thing.
It's okay. It doesn't move.
Okay.
We can talk about that before we wrap the last one. We can talk about it.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right, let me just center this real quick.
It's a wonderful presentation. You want to drink it? It's a very good one. Where did you buy this?
No, I'm trying to see like where you're going to put it. Oh, it's still see the top of this. It looks very crooked though.
And then I guess we can get the raffle ready. Okay. There's one more person that just joined. Okay, everybody, thank you for
It's
being.
not on. It's on, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Alrighty.
All right, thank you everybody for being so patient. Remember to provide all your info so you get credit for joining us. Let's see. Dr. Boyd wanted to mention a few other new techniques that we've been bringing in using some of our Botox. You know, a lot of clients are interested in, you know, doing the lips or, you know, doing a little bit to the nose, but they don't want to go for the full filler effect or, you know, not quite ready to make that jump. So two new techniques and treatments that we've implemented to our practice is doing a lip flip and a liquid nose job. So Dr. Boyd's going to give us a little bit more information regarding those two treatments.
Yeah, this what we call advanced neurotoxin treatment. What it does is that it relaxes some muscles and the other muscles go into work and give you a natural lift. So we have the ones you just mentioned around the lips that will give you that young poker look, you know, and then there's also the one that involves the neck, you know, some people call it turkey neck, but with advanced Botox delivering precise units, we're able to relax those muscles and even go to the extent of erasing the nephritic lines, which is extension of these neck muscles going into the face and causing some facial wrinkles. We also do volumization of the neck with super diluted calcium hydroxyapatite. That is the radius, and then we also use hyaluronic acid. With that, we can do a combination treatment whereby we relax the muscles and put a little volume into the neck, and it comes out as a beautiful, rejuvenated, rested, fresh-looking neck. We also, some women, like I said earlier on about the jaw lines, for women, we may decrease that prominent jaw muscles. We use Botox to do that. So there are so many advanced Botox injections you can get from us, from our experience and expertise, which you will not get anywhere else.
Absolutely. Another thing I want to introduce is a new product that we'll be bringing in sometime next year. It's called Quo, and it helps to dissolve or eliminate cellulite. Treating cellulite can sometimes be very hard, but now we'll be able to provide an injectable to help dissolve some of those cellulite areas around the thighs or the bottom that can be kind of hard to treat, because when it comes to cellulite, it can be quite difficult and challenging, and some people feel that they may not want to have surgery or have some of these really invasive treatments. And now there's a new product that will be coming out, Quo, where you can come in and Dr. Boyd can inject those cellulite areas. It is going to bruise. You are going to have a little bit of downtime. It's a part of the process, but just know that there is something that can treat it, and you're not having to have some of those same surgery techniques to get rid of those things. So that's something you'll be hearing us talk more about in the new year as well. Do we have any questions about anything that we've gone over today, as far as treatments or injectables or skincare products, or just any questions in general? Now would be the time to answer any of those questions for you.
Hi Bianca, this is Barbara Frazier.
Hello, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Late to the party, because I'm technically challenged. But what I wanted to tell your audience is that I'm a doctorate level registered nurse and have been coming to see Bianca and Dr. Boyd for several years, and have never been disappointed, because when I work for a different healthcare system, and I try to compare and contrast what's out there in the marketplace in the DFW area, and this has been the best clinical spa that I have ever seen. And the other thing that I want to point out is one of my daughters that lives in New Orleans came up to visit me, and she wanted to have one of the treatments while she was on her visit, and it was extraordinary. She got so many compliments from folks in New Orleans that had not known of some of these techniques. It's word of mouth is the greatest marketing that any kind of industry can have, and it's very pleasing to me and my family because of experiences we have had here. So it's just a testimonial that no matter what your level of expertise is in this kind of industry, the results will tell you. And the results have been very, very good for us.
Thank you, Barbara. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, Barbara is great. She is definitely, like she said, she's been with us for a while, and she definitely implements all the aftercare, and follows through with her regimens, and you know, she's on top of, you know, staying on, you know, following up with your treatments and things like that. So thank you so much for providing that information to help our other clients as well. Any other questions or comments?
I would like to also piggyback on what Ms. Barber's mentioned. I have always, in the time that I visited your clinic, everyone has always been so professional. Bianca, you are always full of education and motivating in many ways. And Carla, I'm happy that you're part of the team as well. You're also you're just full of energy. I love it. I wanted to share my testimony on the microneedling experience. What is it called? The Genius microneedling.
Genius, yes.
When you did it above my eyes, that was like the number one thing that I noticed right away. And then also just clearing. I had some scarring on my face, and I noticed that all of that, the little dark marks had gone away as I was healing. So I really recommend it, and looking forward to my next appointment with that. So, but mostly the eyes. I mean, like you said, there's no other product that can get your eyes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's what's making me come back is being able to address the eyes, because we're still wearing these masks, and that's pretty much the only thing that people see.
Exactly.
I don't even know if I'd recognize half of my coworkers with their mask off, but
Exactly.
I know them by their eyes. And
Yeah.
I think that we need to really focus on our eyes a lot as far as eye health and wrinkles and different things. So yes, that product is very helpful for that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your testimony as well. And like she said, you know, that's what makes this Genius really unique, and the whole treatment, a different experience is, you know, being able to treat those really hard to treat areas. And like we said, only injectables we can get so close, but it's going directly over, directly under, going into the hairline, behind the ears to give that full face pullback. So this device definitely has multifunctions. Like we said, treating the hyperhidrosis, we can treat stretch marks along with it, help tightening that skin, lifting the upper knees, or any type of wrinkling in the cleavage or in the neck area. So there's definitely multifunctions to the device overall, and you know, we've tried our hardest to critique the procedure overall and making it as comfortable, you know, adding numbing, doing nerve blocks, adding our new serum. So we're just really trying to provide the best overall experience for you with our Genius without having to have surgery, you know, so anything to make it better as well. Any other questions?
Can I mention one more thing that I had done this year? You
Yeah.
removed all of my skin tags on my face and my neck, and that made my complexion so, I feel like I 10 years younger just from removing all of those skin tags and imperfections on my face. I'm like, I keep looking at my skin, and I'll look at pictures from the memories of my phone will say what I looked like last year and this year, and I look younger this year than I did last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just having those removed and stuff. So between the Genius and having those skin tags removed on my face and my neck,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
You're a new person, an overall different complexion and
Yeah.
appearance, and she's absolutely right. It does really change people's appearances, especially when you've had them for so long, and then you go without seeing them. It's like you're a new person, you know. So it is something that is also very treatable. You're looking at about another 48 hours of downtime, as long as you don't have any metals in your body, defibrillator, pacemaker. You're a candidate for the procedure, and I would say the skin tag removal is probably about a 30-45 minute treatment. So very little downtime, and you know, it's such a huge improvement with such, you know, minimal, you know, downtime, or not, you know, extravagant, you know, type of treatment. So yes, thank you for informing us of your experience regarding skin tag removal. Any other questions or comments?
Oh, you know what, Bianca? Something that was really important to me is not just cosmetically, but medically. I had a deep gash, which took me to UT Southwestern with a plastic surgeon sewing up at some point 3 layers. And after it started healing, some of those types of scars start having a hump. I to try to get this more to a total audience. But when I started having the Genius treatments, it was amazing for scar reduction. And when I went back to Dr. Gilmore at UT Southwestern, who was my plastic surgeon, he was amazed. And so when you have validation from several MDs that have different specialty areas, it's very comforting to know that these kinds of procedures actually do work.
Yes, absolutely. It was helping to break down that scar tissue, and it was a kind of a raised scar, so that's where that microneedling and all that came in to help break that down and to soften that scar tissue and to rebuild your own natural collagen and to help reduce that appearance of the scar from the stitching and whatnot. So yes, that is, especially being the face, that next to the eyes, and it's definitely something that is very important to help diminish those things, just having an overall great complexion. So yes, it is a great treatment for treating any type of scarring, old or new. It is definitely something that can help revise those, hard to treat scars that people think that aren't treatable, and they really are. And anything to help the overall appearance and texture of some of those things is beneficial overall. Okay. Any other questions or comments? No? Okay. So everyone that has joined will be getting a gift bag, and everyone is locked in at exclusive pricing. So everything that we offer in the office, from our lasers to our facials to skin tag removal, injectables, Botox fillers, everything's on special. So everyone that has been attending, you are locked in at exclusive pricing. We'll be sending that to you as well. And then everybody is going to be in a drawing that we got your name. So we have a few treatments that we'll be giving away.
Let's choose an envelope first.
Okay, so first we're going to choose an envelope.
All right.
Let's see. This will be the first giveaway. Oh, this is the Botox. Do we want to do Botox first or last?
Let's save that one for last. Let's do
Okay.
that the grand prize.
Okay, next one. Next one is a 6 package of B12 shots. So, Dr. Boyd, draw the first one.
Drum roll. It is gonna be Ezzy. Forgive me, but Obishi. Sorry about that.
You're not on there anymore.
Okay.
Easy Obuche.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
All right.
this is this winner. We'll hold on to this for you.
All right. Let's go on ahead and have you choose the second envelope.
Next one will be a package of six laser hair removal treatments.
All right. Drum roll.
And this is
Mo Williams.
laser hair removal. Woohoo!
All right.
Our next giveaway will be a signature Hydrafacial. This is for the Hydrafacial winner. This is, let's see.
Oh, Miss Megan Freimeyer.
Woohoo! Facial.
All right.
She likes those.
Next giveaway is in our zero gravity massage chair. This is, what do we have here? Miss Sheila Spiller, you won the massage chair treatment.
Congratulations.
These are the $2,000. So this next one is for a body sculpting treatment.
Woohoo! Getting their body ready for New Year's and the upcoming holidays.
And this is Miss Barbara Frazier. You won some body
Congratulations!
sculpting.
So
All
now
right.
we're down to our last two.
These are the grand prize. This will be some filler and some Botox.
Alright, let's choose the envelope.
And which one is this?
Alright.
This is for Botox, and this is Miss Lisa Smith.
Congratulations!
Botox.
Thank you.
Your new addiction.
Alright,
And
for
this is
filler.
for some filler, and this is an at. Who is this? Oh, Miss Vicky.
Yes, Vicky Stambo.
Miss Vicky Stambo, you won some filler. So congratulations to all of you. We will have those here in the office for you, and we will either send them to you or during your next treatment or in-office visit, we will definitely have those for you. And like I said, we're going to be giving everyone a little gift box and some wine to take home, and you'll be able to take advantage of our specials. Is there any questions or anything before we come to our conclusion this afternoon? No? If not, okay.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.